Okay. So Apache Fabricators we started in 2014, at the end of 2014, and well, it was in a North company.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
The pasta.
Clever. How you doing?
Glad. Nice to meet you.
Clever.
Yeah, so we started the company, and I actually have another company called Apache Steelworks where we do similar things but we serve all the same industry, oil and gas, subsea, construction. That's the industry that we serve. The other company was a flint cutting company, so we cut pieces of plates, plate sheets, and we had the idea to start. It was at the beginning a machine shop and some fabrication, and that's when we got the idea to start Apache Fabricators as a separate company. And we started really small because it was like a test, let's do this and see how it goes. And we started with 2 welding machines, yeah. But actually we started to do a lot better. A couple months later, we had the need to have our own shop, so we were able to lease almost 30,000 square foot shop somewhere else. And we went there, we stayed there for 3 years. Then we had the opportunity to purchase this property. It's bigger property, more shop space, and also a lot of yard capacity. And right now we're running out of space already, so we might probably need to look for another shop. But we can probably, because he had to do another thing, so we can probably start with the presentation in the video.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, my name is Clever, General Manager here. This is Apache Fabricators. We are an AIC certified fabrication company. We also have our ISO 9001 certificate, and we also hold all the ASME code stamps. Alright, just like any other meeting, we're gonna go over safety in case you guys do go outside in the shop. Just be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for forklifts, cranes are always moving around. Stay with your tour guide when you're out there. If you don't feel well, you need a break, let somebody know that's employee of Apache, and we will get you to a safe spot where you can take a break. Try not to touch any of the welded pieces of metal or anything. They could be sharp or they could be hot at the moment. Obey all the signage that you see outside, and please make sure you wear your safety glasses and steel toes if you have some. If you must use your cell phone, just let us know and we'll take you to a safe spot where you can do so. At the moment, we don't have anything that's confidential outside, so they can take pictures if you guys like.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is pretty much the layout of our shop. We have about 50,000 square feet of manufacturing space. We have an additional 30,000 square feet of available concrete pad where we can fabricate, and we just added a additional 6,700 square feet of space with roofing. Alright, our organizational chart, Christian, Carlos, and myself are the top 3 right there. Under Christian, you'll see purchasing, operation managers, and all the shop supervisors and fitter, welder, and coders. Under Carlos, you'll see accounting, and under myself, you'll see which is the quality department, which is all document control, QCs, and inspectors. Alright, so on our capabilities, on our main bays, they're 60-foot wide bays. We have a 20-ton crane, we have 3 10-ton cranes, and 2 5-ton overhead cranes to work with. At any given time, we can have up to 75 welding machines available, and 5 diesel machines to work either at client sites or outside in the yard. We just erected this building, for right now it's being used for as a extra coating space. It's about 3,500 square feet. We're still pending the concrete flooring at the moment. And we also have an additional 3,200 square feet on the side of the building that we just erected, and it has a cover roof. One of the other capabilities is we have the capability to cut plate in-house. It allows for a faster turnkey product. Our water table is 12 feet wide by 30 feet long, and we can cut anything from 10 gauge to 2.5 inch plate in mild steel, aluminum, and stainless. Alright, well, we just erected our coating structure out back. The first coating bay is 40 feet by 60 feet, and our second is 30 by 60, which gives us a pretty good, space to be able to stick about 2 to 3 mud mats, which is what we mostly make here. We also have the ability to bring in other vendors to coat in our facilities, and we are currently working on our procedures to get them approved so we can coat ourselves. Alright, this is some of the work that we do here. These are dual bucket transponder frames that sit at the bottom of the ocean. They go about to the numbers and deep in mud, and then the buckets just serve as connection points for when they drop the umbilicals in the water. 8-inch hot clamps that use these to move the big hubs around that's underwater. UTA frames, these are like the head of the cables where all the connection goes and all the pipes meet up. And then those boxes sit on top of the mud mats, like you see there on the photo. This is pretty much just the base for it to stand. Install frames. Some STL pallets. This is where they wrap the cords around. HBJ deployment frames. That's more job specific. Okay, that's pretty much it.
Awesome.
Okay. You guys have any questions? You guys want to take a shop tour? You want to take them outside?
I will take care of that.
Okay.
Pancho.
Okay.
Pancho's gonna help.
Alright.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir. If you guys have any questions, you have my card. Anything, just call me back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be.
You went to the University of Houston as well, huh?
Yeah, UH sometime.
Nice. That's where we're at.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
that's-
doing a group project right now for
Okay.
Business Cornerstones.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we just, we have to interview a medium to large company between 50 to 100 employees, top management.
Okay, perfect.
And then, just write about 10 to 15 pages, present it to the class, and that's our final grade, I think.
Alright, well, if you need anything, my email and phone number are on there. If you guys, you can keep this slide, they can keep the slides whatever they want.
Yeah,
To use it for pictures and stuff like that.
I can email it to you later.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. Yeah, so, as I was telling you, we start with very small, like mainly we were a machine shop, manual machine shop. We have a couple lathes, drill presses, and 2 welding machines. So it was supposed to be a big machine shop and some welding on the side, but for small components. But the truth is that it was not what we planned. So we actually, our business right now is 95% is fabrication and 5% is machining. But the machining that we do are for our own stuff, because we have so much work right now. This year, every year we have been making more sales. This year is actually our best year so far, and we expect a lot more work. So we have really good clients, and the key is pretty much because we really care about our company. We put a lot of effort, and we always try to improve. like get certifications. To get those certifications that he was explaining you is a process. So process that you need to train your personnel, you have to train yourself, so you can be ready for the audits. And it's a lot of paperwork, a lot of procedures. But that is what probably put us here right now. Because to be an ISO is not an easy thing. We are ISO 9001. And so that's actually one of the certifications that help us the most. Then we have another one, which is AISC. That's for construction. And AISC, that's the other one for construction. And with that one, we're allowed to serve big industries, large industries, like where sometimes some industries look for small shops just to do miscellaneous stuff like handrails, stairs, but you don't require anything to do that. But when you have large components, large structures, you're going to, depending on what they're building, you're probably going to require the certification, and because they are probably stuff for refineries or bridges, stuff like that. So that's when the certification is required, and they have to come with us. But construction is not something that we like to hit really the market, because there is not much profit on that. Yeah, the pay on that, the profit that we got when we get the construction projects, they're no nice. We have done couple ones, nice ones, because we just want to put our name there. We land like a big project was part of the new Tesla Gigafactory that was built in Austin, Texas. Yeah, we provide a lot of the component for the buildings, the structure for the buildings. Yeah, and that's only, we took it because it was for Tesla. So of course you wanna put your name there, no?
Right.
And we've done stuff as well for SpaceX, but through another clients, no? Because how we usually work is we are the fabrication. We don't have engineering in-house. The customers provide the drawings, no? The plans, however you want to call, and we build per those drawings, per those instructions. So, and the companies, mainly the clients that provide those companies are the engineering companies. Because a big company, Exxon, for example, or SpaceX or Tesla, they hire an engineering company. Some engineering company also do fabrication. Some they only do engineering and look for shops that they can build. But even sometimes most of the ones that they do engineering and also fabrication, they need help because it's a lot of work. So that's where we at. So and we have been less. We have really good clients, top clients. We concentrate top clients that they are serving right now subsea, because most of the stuff we be doing lately is stuff that goes under the water. It's for the ocean. And now we have a lot of work. I talk about millions of dollars of work that we already land from a company that serves the energy sector. Yeah, companies, their customers, people like Google, Facebook, Meta,
Yeah,
those type of customers. So it's top people. So in order to work for people like those, it's like you need to be very well trained, have a lot of procedure, and plus the certification. But not only the certification, they don't just send you the work because you are certified, because probably you got a certification and then you're not doing anything. So we constantly receive audit inspectors mainly from them and third-party companies that sometimes when we're working, depending on the project, they spend the weeks here, all day long. Yes, making sure that we're doing the things right, because they are critical components. And I can tell you that we're at the point that that sometimes we have to reject work.
Wow.
Or get new clients because we cannot handle more. And so right after over the 8 years that we are in the industry, we are the ones who pick what we want. What we want and what we don't want. And sometimes we reject the big companies as well because we don't like the type of work that they want to give us. I said, no, like, we have a company that, big company, was one of our first customers. Yeah, but it was great that helped us to grow, but later they stopped using us. Yeah, and that's when we were blessed and got these better customers. And a few months later, a few months ago, they were calling us again, so they want to work with us. But they didn't want to pay what we wanted to charge. So I said no. And it's companies that they build hotels, casinos, refineries, is big stuff. Yeah, and those are a couple projects that I can mention you because they're nice. For example, well, our main customer, right? He has a couple divisions. He has subsea. He also has technologies that they do little robots, and sometimes we do components for them. They do the assembly in their shops, but we do a small components. But they have good technology, and they also have an entertainment division. Those are the ones that they build the rights for Universal Disney World. Yeah, so right now they gave us, and the division is in Florida, they gave us a big project, that's almost complete. I think part was already shipped. That is for the new theme park that they're building in Frisco, Texas, Universal. So we're building a huge stage for them. Yeah. So those type of things is what we try to do. Let's say good clients, good projects, so we can put our name there, and that's why I can tell you that we don't even have a salesperson. The who usually brings sales here is the three owners that we are. Yeah, because and even the new customers that we make sometimes, they are referrals from someone else. They come by themselves.
Nice, yeah. So you're not searching for business. Business is flowing to you.
Yes,
now.
correct.
Not like it was, probably like when you started in 2014.
Oh yeah, it was different.
Right.
It was different. Yeah, it was very difficult, but they gave us the opportunity. It's like something they know me, for example, because I'm being in the industry since 2005, and work in different companies like a salesperson. So I knew people at the time and some people already trust me, and the same Christian, he's not here today. Same thing, he was like a project manager working at a fabrication company, and he knows people as well. So when we start this, not only a few clients, also a few vendors, still distributors. It's hard to get credit from them when you just start. So they didn't give me much, but they gave me something just to show me that they want me to improve, to grow. But at the same time, couple of still distributors, they didn't want to work with me. They didn't want to give me any credit. So it was just paying out of our pocket. And years later, they're knocking our doors just so we can purchase from them. But same thing is for me. I don't need them anymore. I already got the distributors that will trust me and will help me to grow, and I'm okay with them. So I don't need anyone else. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. What a great start and then an accomplishment that you've done. So we've heard quite a bit of the company
I see.
the beginning,
Mhm.
where they're at now, the certifications that they needed to grow into where they're at now. So, do you have any questions?
I just want to see the questions real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, serious?
Even the when's your project due?
The 15th.
The 15th.
In a couple
If you
weeks.
need to come back days before the project due, just let me know. So you have more questions, because
Absolutely.
your goal was gonna remember later that you forgot to make a question or something.
Right, yeah.
If you have to come, fine. If you can send me the question via email, I can respond to you as well. So,
Definitely. I do have a set of questions right now,
Mhm.
if I could ask you.
yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So they're in no particular order, but they will. It's a requirement. So how did you choose this career path?
It was by need.
Your need.
Yeah, because and I came into this country in 2003. Yeah, at that time I didn't know English at all, and I came like everyone, because we need to look for a better future. And when I came, and in my country, I used to be like a computer engineer. Yeah, I used to develop software. That was my main task, write software. Worked doing that at least 7 years for IBM in Ecuador. Yeah, 7 years. Developed this different type of software, inventory, accounting. And when I came here, I couldn't even find a job just cleaning computers. Because of the English and stuff like that. So it was not easy at the beginning. So I pretty much start to look for a different thing to do. So and that's when you, of course, everyone knows that Houston, Texas is an industrial city, right? So it's a lot of industries here. And where's the main thing here is oil and gas. So I look for something in oil and gas, because I always say I'm gonna do something there. So I start from the bottom, like a helper, shipping and receiving, and little by little I start to know about everything in the company where it was. Like I tell you, 5 years later, I already was speaking English because I went to the school. So I was already 5 or 6 years later, I was already doing sales for the company, because I already know the product. I knew everything because I started from the bottom. So it was easy for me. I know how to run. That was a flame cutting company. So still processing companies that do cutting plates, roll plates like tanks, stuff like that. So I was pretty good doing that. It was actually, I can tell you, it was something easy for me to learn. And so to go to university is good. It's good. It's great. Even that you end doing something else. By the way, what you learn, is always going to help you. At some point, it's always going to help you. And that's happened to me, because I study how to develop software, system analyst. That what happened there is that I was great in computers, so I learned how to draw in AutoCAD, how to make drawings like the one that he was showing. I learned that. I went to a school for 3 months, and the rest I learned by myself. So it was easy for me to do the stuff, because my mind was already open for everything. So and same with Christian. He's from Mexico. I'm from Ecuador. Yeah, he's an industrial engineer. Yeah, so, but in Mexico he was working like in a dealership or something like that. Yeah, so, but when he came here, he had his degree as industrial engineer, but no experience, and he was given the experience in a company, a small fabrication company, to start, and he learned everything. Yeah, he learned everything. And that's what helped us here, that we know all the products. We know everything from the bottom because we start a company.
Right.
From the bottom, we start a company where at the beginning we were the ones doing cleaning, shipping, drawings,
Everything.
sales, accounting, everything, even driving the truck. So we were doing everything. But little by little, when we start to grow, we start to add people that they do everything for us right now. But we know what they're doing. That's why when sometimes when an employee leave, it hurts, right? But it's not the end of the world for us because we know how to do it, and we are able to hire new person and train it. Yeah, and that's always help us, and a lot of people that they know us know about our history, and that's why they're here, because they're pleased with us. Some of them they were I don't know, amazing, surprised with what we have done so far. No?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So your related field of study was computer software.
Yeah.
And you ended up in something
Different.
completely different.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like it.
And you
And
like it, and that's
when
awesome.
after that I learned my English and I received my permanent resident card, finally, the work permit. I got friends that they were working in companies like Halliburton and helped me to submit a resume for IT positions.
Yeah.
They called me for interviews, but what they were paying or what they were offering, it was less than what I was already making.
Oh no.
So I said, no, I like this. I prefer oil and gas is a better future, bigger industry. And I like it. It's more fun for me.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, to be sitting on a computer is just once.
All right.
Yeah, I think it was okay at the beginning, but it's boring.
It's boring.
All day long sitting on a computer, yeah.
So here's my follow-up question, and this is both personal and for your company. What is your prediction or your vision in the next 5 to 10 years?
Growth. We're gonna expand more. So we have been already told our customers that to get prepared for next year. So we even have two meetings actually with 2 different clients about that, and we are they are doing the same thing because their client has told them that get ready because it's a lot more work coming, and they told to their vendors, and we are one of the key vendors. So we have a meeting where they need to they actually, how they work is we make a contract, because if we're planning to do that, I need to either build another shop, or if I don't have time, I wanna have to lease another facility, so we can do more work for them. But in order for us to do that, we need a writing agreement. But yeah, as I tell you, lately we has been growing more. We have too much work right now, a lot of work. Our guys, they work, all the entire group works Monday to Saturday. And a few guys come on Sunday, so the company is pretty much open
7 days a week.
7 days a week, correct. And we are about 90 employees, more or less. That's how many employees we have right now. But yeah, expecting growth, a lot of more sales. So that is something that we already know is going to happen, and happened to us already the last 5 years.
So in the next 5 to 10 years, you see exponential growth to a point where you're gonna have to go out and either lease a new shop
Or
purchase a new shop, right?
Correct.
So for your short-term goals, how do you plan to achieve that?
Yeah.
As like in the near future, in the
Yeah,
next
correct.
3 to 6 months.
Well, right now that's something that we have been discussing because we already have a lot of work, and and something that we didn't expect that we're gonna get is here already, and the stuff that we have been promised hasn't arrived yet. So we're afraid that one of these days, the other client will say, well, here's all the work, and then we probably are gonna be in a problem. So what we're planning to do is we're gonna probably start a second shift. We're gonna start a second shift so we can do more production, hire more people, and that's the plan. I'm not too worried about the financial side because we're strong financially, and also we have line of credit with the bank. Plus, the customers always, when we need something, they give us advances, payment advances.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's just they don't have time for that. No? It's just if we need something, they pay from. Yeah, because sometimes in material is a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
could be millions, and it's hard sometimes to. Some contract, how they work is they give you the purchase order, and you have to. You can send the invoice when you complete the job, but some job can take up to 3 months, 3 or 4 months to complete until we're ready to send the invoice, and then wait another 30 or 60 days to get paid. So could be.
So you're a
very
long
difficult.
time without
Could be
seeing any
difficult.
money.
Yeah, especially the vendors always wanna get paid in 30, 45 days.
Right.
So sometimes we're okay with that, but when we have so much work is when we sometimes need to take we ask for the customers to give us advances. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So my follow-up question to that is, from when the company started to where you are at now, has there been diversity in the workforce? Have you seen a growth in diversity?
Diversity is what people from.
People from all over the place,
Yeah.
different cultures, backgrounds. Has your company been impacted by that? Have you seen a shift?
Well, here I can tell you right now is we are all Hispanics right now. Yeah, and we have employees, they're American people here, but they don't last too long. And I don't know, I don't want to think like it's because they don't want to receive orders from Hispanic people, but I think that's is a problem that we face sometimes. That they don't want to listen. So it's kind of difficult to work sometimes with them. They're good people as clients, but as employees, they don't follow directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not good with directions.
Yes.
Different kinds.
Correct.
So then you said it's mostly Hispanic people. It's made up of mostly Hispanic people. Do you think that's a key to the success that you've had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because and this is mainly because it's not just because I'm nice. Everyone is nice here. No, we are not the type of owners that we want to micromanage everything. So we have lead supervisors for every single department, and they know what they need to do. So the people that we have all have experience. They know what they're doing, and we take care of our people as well. We take care of especially the key people, key employees. But and they're happy with us. They told us that sometimes they receive offers from other companies, and they don't want to leave because they feel that this is their home, that they working, that they are appreciated here, that they are being appreciated. We treat them really well, and they know that. Other places they are not like that, but we are like that, and that is mainly because we came from the bottom, so and we know how that feels. So we respect everyone here, and they work really as a team. No, it hasn't been easy to have this team, but it took years, because we have people all the time leaving or coming, and but the people that we have here they have been with us at least 3 years and up. Yeah,
That's perfect.
it's a great team right now. They know each other. They know what they need to do. They help each other. Yeah.
My next question will be, I think you might have touched on this already, but what have you done to create diversity in the company? How can you improve on your productivity, your motivation, and to eventually beat out the competitors?
Yeah. How to improve diversity?
Yeah, diversity is not a key thing right now to success, but I guess, how do you get the most out of your employees, and how are you beating the competition right now?
Well, I can tell you that I'm beating my competition because of the quality that we have. You know, we have really good quality, and that's not something I just say. Is the customers are saying that. We have great quality. We have good lead time as well. We always try to do what the clients request, you know, they require. Other places they don't. You know, if a client goes to a shop and say, I need this in a month, you say, oh no, I cannot do it in a month, I do it in 6 months, for example.
Yeah.
So here we try to work with them. We try the best. We don't over commit to anything, but we are well known in this industry because we work fast. So and why? And that is mainly because we do everything here. So we're one-stop shop. When you see the shop, you will see that we have machines outside that they call steel plates, aluminum or stainless. So we have our own machine. We have machine shop. We have another machine that we cut the structure, the beams. So if a customer say, plus we have materials in stock. You know, even that we don't have everything in stock, we can get everything in the same day or the next day at the latest. So when a customer say, I need this small component in 3 days, painted. So we have the plate, we cut the plate, we machine it, we weld it, we paint it here, right? So, and that is, well, we're one-stop shop. That's what helped us to get our good name, a good reputation out there, and that's why the customers are always here with us. Yeah.
That's perfect. So rather than having to, or just like you said, it's a one-stop shop,
Yes.
right? And you have access to
Yes.
everything that you need.
Yeah, and how do we motivate our employees? Well, I think that they get paid well, you know, always on time, and they work here a lot of overtime because all the guys outside in the shop, they want to work a lot of overtime, and they do close to 20 hours of overtime, so they work 60 hours. So they work a lot. That if the type of people that we have, and this is everywhere, pipe welders, feeders, all those guys, if they work Monday through Friday, they wanna leave you. They will try to go somewhere where they can work an extra day because that's what they need. And here we've been working 6 days, 7 days for years, and we have people like they have been here since they started, like 8 years ago, since we started, and we take care of them when we provide benefits to them, bonuses. So at least twice, or at least one every 2 months, we make kind of a party. It's something that they like to do. They like to cook, so we purchase a lot of meat, beers, and they spend here hours after work and on Fridays, and they're happy with that because they can hang out here. Sometimes we bring food to them, you know, and they are all well. They are treated right, you know, and the people that we have here, they cannot complain that one of the supervisors is talking in the wrong way, but because it's not happening. All of them are friends, and then they respect the supervisors as well because they know when they're at work, they have to work and do what the supervisors say. But when they're outside, they're good friends. So they're motivated. They don't want to leave. So
That's perfect, and that answers my next question. The policies and guidelines to make sure that your employees are doing the right thing. I think you said pay, overtime, you treat them nice,
correct.
right?
Benefits.
And the benefits.
Yeah, benefits. I talking like vacations, like health insurance. Yeah, those type of things. And that's what mainly the guys in the shop, they look for, you know, is that they get paid well, and plus a lot of overtime. That's the main thing for them. Because if you reduce the hours, they will leave. Like that. Yeah.
That's awesome, that's perfect. I think that wraps up my questions for you. Do you guys have any further
I think
questions?
that would be it. Actually, I did have one last question. Why the name Apache?
Because when we started the company, the other company, the name of the street was Apache Street.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like.
So we got a couple names on the table first, what name we're gonna be using, but we tried like 2 or 3 names and they were already occupied, so we got the idea, hey, let's put the Apache.
Apache. That's
Apache.
perfect.
After the
I know there is
street.
I know there is a big corporation, worldwide corporation called Apache something, Apache Corporation, I think. But we are not related with them, you know, and so here's Apache Fabricators, and I also used to have another company called Apache Steelworks. That one is still in Apache Street. I sold my shares there. I'm no longer related with them, and the person because we were 2 partners, and we own both companies, Steelworks and Apache Fabricators, but we split. And so he sold his shares and I sold my shares. So no longer related. We split. We divorced. Pretty much. And 4 years, 2019, 4 years ago, I started another one called Apache Workforce. That's a staffing company. Yeah, and that's the building in front of this one. That's Apache Workforce. So what we do is we provide pipe welders, people that the fabrication companies need in the shop. We recruit and provide those type of people, contractors to the clients that we have.
Oh, so that's a completely separate company? Separate by name?
Separate by name, they're run as completely separate entities, but we are the same owners.
Nice.
But we have
Okay.
different personnel working there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's kind of neat.
Impressive, yeah.
It's called Apache Workforce, and everything is in, you can go see us on the website. It's called Apache Workforce.
Awesome.
Yeah, and same thing, we've been blessed as well on that one, and that one was started in 2019. And just because one day we were having a conversation with one of our clients, and he was telling us that he was already using 2 other staffings, and 2 of them are well known. One is Airtech, and the other one is Resource Manufacturing. He said that I cannot find good people, so he asked me if I can provide personnel to them, and that's how we started.
It just,
Oh, yeah.
just like that.
Of course, because we never say no.
Excellent.
Yeah, we never say no to the customers that we carry. Yeah.
So you recruit and find people.
Yes.
And find find them.
Yeah, we're hiring a lot of people right now. Yeah, and like painters, machinists, plasma operators, these pipe welders, structural welders, assemblers, mechanical, electrical assemblers, so people that work in this industry, but in the shop. For the office, not really, no, because those are more professionals, and probably that's when Aerotech or companies like those, they're beat us, providing professionals, because.
Yeah.
But when it's people like what we need here, we beat them, because we know about welding, we know about fabrication, we know everything about this industry, so we can tell if a guy is gonna be good or no just talking to them. No.
That's
That's
awesome.
our industry.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's
any,
all planned out.
yeah, no, thank you for coming. I will, of course,
Thank you,
call
thank you.
Pancho.
Pancho.
I'm not gonna be with you guys in the tour because I have to leave. My son has a presentation at the school at 1 o'clock and he want me to be there. But Pancho is gonna take you outside. You can make all the questions and take pictures.